When the pandemic hit, I stopped playing, so that's 3 years just about that I haven't been playing. So I bought a new guitar because, you know, I'm a streamer, so I'm a millionaire. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now.
Do I look like a patient man?
Playing guitar is so much more valuable than being good at League. I mean, it comes up to like whatever your values are, right? For example, I like playing Gangplank, I like streaming, and I like doing those things. Although sometimes I do get like annoyed. Like I used to be really addicted to League, and that was really unhealthy. And that was like that was also when the pandemic hit, and I gained like legit 30 pounds, and I've lost all of that now, thank God. I've lost all of that weight, thank God, and I still go to the gym like every day, right? But it is not a good feeling like just playing League all day at all. Because like a lot of the times my days were made based off how much LP I gained. God forbid I go even or I'm down LP and now I feel like pretty shitty. So I've just pretty much been trying to, for the last like, well, I haven't been addicted to League in a while. Even in Korea when I was playing, I wasn't actually addicted, but it did like give me addicted-esque vibes.
Hate is a child.
So now that I have that ability, I really want to just continue like working on myself, I guess. And it has helped with League though. Like I'm definitely playing I'm definitely playing better in League. Like I'm improving is what I'm saying, I guess. No, I got goals for myself and I want to reach those goals. Any advice for those who are addicted? If I'm giving advice to anybody who's addicted to League, what would I tell them? Give me a second. I have to kill this Aatrox and then I'll tell you. Because it really is,
Spit me out.
I'll take that. The wave crushes, it's so worth it. I would say my advice to anybody who's addicted to League is kind of like, I guess it determines on where you are in life, right? Because I assume if you're addicted to League, you're not happy, right? And I would say if you're addicted to anything in general, you're probably not happy. You probably don't feel like your days are full. You probably think, like, for example, me, when I was addicted to League, when it was towards the end of the night, like when it was 7 p.m., I'm like, wow, I can't do anything for the rest of the day that would be productive, right? Because I'm not gonna, like, for me personally, I'm not gonna, like, read a book or anything of that nature. What? So it's kind of like my day is over. I feel like my day is over at like 7 p.m. And I would feel unfulfilled a lot of the times when I was addicted to League. I would be like, damn, there's so much more I could have done with my day. For example, you know the days that you lose LP, right? Like in League, assuming you're addicted. So you'll literally think to yourself, damn, I would have been better off if I literally didn't play today. Like, I legit would not have lost progress if I just didn't queue up today. I feel like that's the feeling that kind of got me wanting to get out of being addicted to League. Is that feeling of, like, your entire day is dependent upon like, how much LP you gain or lose. It's like that feeling of, like, what am I doing? I could definitely, I definitely don't mind talking more about it. It's just that I'm also focused on doing well in the game as well. Because I definitely have a lot to say about that, because it was very toxic.
The seas and men betray. But I'll come back stronger. I am reborn of salt and brine.
That's ranked anxiety? What do you mean? Like when your day is determined by how much LP you gain or lose? No. But anyway, I'm just gonna continue on that thought because you could have been replying to someone else. Yeah, it's a shitty feeling having your entire day be valued by like what you get from a video game, and it's like, what do you get, right? Once you do reach that goal, like for example, when I was addicted, there were goals that I had. Like I wanted to get out of Diamond 5, I wanted to get out of like Masters, I wanted to get like to Challenger, I wanted to get 1K LP, and then I got all of that, right? I got all of that. I got everything that I wanted, and it took a lot of grinding, and a lot of it was unhealthy grinding, but I did it. And then what? I kind of felt like empty, because it's kind of like you don't really have anything else to show for it. Like yes, it's like almost like a nice flex, right, for the first day, but then it's kind of like, now what? Right? I never had any intention of going pro. I never wanted to do that. And sometimes I would stop streaming, right? Just to play off stream. So I didn't gain anything. Like, I don't know. It's a feeling of emptiness. It's a feeling of emptiness that I guess you can't really feel. Unless you're addicted to League and you accomplish your goal. Like that's the second part of the emptiness. That's like, I guess what you don't get told is like you're addicted to League, but most likely when you achieve your goal when you're addicted to League, it's not even gonna feel that good either. You'll get like a short dopamine hit, and then you're back to feeling like shit.
I'll take back what's mine.
That applies to everything? Exactly. Which is what? Again, this guy is asking me for my experience, right? But I also understand that does apply to anything with having that unhealthy relationship. I'm not saying don't have goals, right? That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm talking about is purely addiction. So don't even like, not that any of you are doing it, but don't try to twist my words either. What I'm talking about is addiction, and I feel like addiction in any form is just unhealthy. And you could be like, well, if you do this, then you gain that, right? But even then, there was still a healthier way to go about it to achieve the same, if not similar results, and not have to throw whatever you threw away.
It's the spot. Words mean nothing.
Which is why you set new goals.
Wait.
Well, when you have an addiction, right? Typically, you're only set on one goal. So now when you don't reach that goal, you just feel like garbage. But then when you do reach that goal, it's kind of like, now what? It's pretty much just that feeling. I'm going in circles right now, and the reason why I'm going in circles is because I'm solo killing this guy. So I apologize that I'm not getting like new thoughts out. But what I saw was also affecting the people around me. That was also like a wake-up call. Which is why I'm also thankful that I have, you know, I had my family, you know, that I had Ducky, because it was getting unhealthy, and I was so blinded that I wasn't able to see like how some of the things that I was doing had negative effects on people around me. Also, looking at my past helped me a lot to get over like addiction. or looking at other people around me. It's like, dude, I have all these goals for myself and I want to achieve them, but by me being addicted to League, I'm not actually doing anything. One of those things was like I want to go to the gym. One of those things was also like cooking, right? Another thing was like playing guitar, and I like neglected literally everything because I was addicted to League. Yeah. So
a slow death will be their reward.
I feel like a lot of the time too, people think that they're stuck. Another thing is like when people are aware of it, they think that's all they have. They almost feel like too shameful to try anything else. For example, one of those things is like the gym, right? Some people will feel ashamed of like going to the gym because they're like, I'm fat or I'm not good enough, I guess. I guess something that helped me as well to get over addiction and get over, I guess, that hump. Because I used to also be like, oh, what about people who see me at the gym, you know? Back when I was like 245, you know, in pounds. Like, that's fucking obese, bro. And then I kind of said to myself, I guess it's a little toxic. Maybe it's not the correct way to go about things. But what I kind of said to myself in my mind is like, you know what? Yeah, I'm fucking fat as shit. And yes, I'm addicted to the game. And yes, like, I don't have much going for me, I guess, in that sense. That's how I felt at the moment. But it was like, you know what? But I'm gonna try to make something of myself. It's kind of like, like I guess all the doubt goes away when you accept that, yeah, where you are is shitty, but you're not trying to stay shitty forever. Like, that's literally what I thought to myself, is like, yeah, I may feel unqualified, but I'm still gonna try. It's kind of like, yeah, this may not be my thing, but I'm gonna make it my thing. That was, honestly, I described that mentality as a little bit Giga Chad, right? You guys ever see the memes where it's like, it's like a shitty little text message and it's like anxiety, like, what if everyone's looking at you, like depression, you're not good enough and stuff like that. Pretty much, I had all those motherfuckers saved and it was like, you know what? True, but I'm not trying to be like that anymore. It's like, you're addicted and you're dog shit. So, I'm gonna fix that. That's kind of the approach that I took to it. Yeah, I think awareness is a huge part of that.
I lost my ship, but not my soul.
You should never feel ashamed of your body. Well, you can't just say that, right? You can't just say you should never feel ashamed, right? For example, when you're, I feel like when you're addicted to something, you're kind of aware that you're addicted. Like there's, for me at least, I'm gonna talk about my case because I feel like there's always gonna be those Andes in chat who are like, actually, no, it's not like that. So I'm gonna talk about my own experience. When I was addicted to League, I kind of was coping a little bit. I was like, no, I could quit at any time, but I actually couldn't. And then when I realized I was addicted, it still didn't change anything. Like when I realized I was addicted, I forgot what I was saying. I already fucking forgot what I was saying. But pretty much when I even when I was aware that I was addicted, I wasn't doing shit about it.
My vengeance will be bloody.
To League. What's wrong to be addicted in League? you're one of the Apex player in like the most popular game. Well, right, but that's not everything, right? It might be a little hard to see as well, right?
Hack my way back to
But
Bridgewater.
like those things, like there's no, there's no, there's no one thing that's always gonna give you like guaranteed happiness. You know what I mean, chat? I know. I remember hearing Dom talk about this on a stream a while back, but Dom has always been like a pretty big streamer, and there have been other big streamers as well who've had like really bad like mental health, but they're literally like millionaires, or they're in such a good spot, right? And it's like, why? You have all this, you have this and that, right? But it's like, I guess one of the better ways to put it into perspective is like, yeah, you have all this money, right? But you still don't feel good about yourself because you may be like overweight. You may not have a relationship. You may have pushed all your friends away in pursuit of success, right? So there's only so much until that feeling like catches up to you. Like there's only so much you can do before that feeling catches up to you. Yeah. That's why another thing. Yeah, you have money, but you don't have friends, families, hobbies. Yeah, you don't have. Yeah, you're exactly. You have all that, but you don't have anything else here. I'm actually down to talk about this for a little bit. I'm actually not gonna play another game, chat. But I'm down to talk about this. I'm down to talk about this because I also think it's important, and I think it's something that plagues, especially League players, because everyone's so determined on like catching their rank and all that. So let's do this.